Bay. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Houston Texans.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be let out by their left-handed quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. They'll drop the throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. On the move to his left. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. No gain, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. Room here to run. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Rosa's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
For you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all, and I think for both coach.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw here. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Rosa's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin with 2 teams who don't really like each other all that much as Las Vegas heads out to take on Kansas City. And it's the Chiefs who have the lead in that one. The Chiefs locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Garrett Wilson, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Texans have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd and 9 now. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Going for the deep ball.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Amari Cooper. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left.
He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Zach Ertz has it complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. The throw over the middle, taken in, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs get a bit closer. Rosas good with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line at scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And brought down but not before they're inside the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And this one into the hands of Mechie. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. He's back to throw.
Caught by Dosich.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Texans,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay,